The modern battle of life seems to be inherently a battle for controlling attention. Attention can thus be thought of as the fundamental spiritual currency. It is a most valuable currency, because it may be exchanged for most goods of life via concentrated effort. Suppose I want the material good which requires X units of concentrated attention to get. It is a spiritual transaction where the feeling of passing hours and grinding effort is just the transaction taking place. Let us connect some dots and empirically prove that phenomena regarding attention are often the underlying causes of many well-known effects. Props are given to Juggernaut for our discussion about universal consciousness energy. Let us now consider some practical examples. It is obvious that many women put significant effort to draw the attention of men. In the typical case, the woman will prefer a continued stream of attention starting from today to short-lived bursts of attention or future attention. This is akin to the financial theories of the time value of money. Better to have money now than tomorrow, and of generating continued streams of income financial assets such as bonds and stocks. For instance, a financial bond is a continuous stream of money, and a marital bond a continued stream of given attention. But first and foremost, women want the attention, and everything else is an after effect of continued attention given by the man. Through testimonies, we know that the majority have experienced the traps of lust and semen loss via PMO. With studies as well as trial and error, men learn how to better retain their power. Folks, I want to propose the following idea and give this a serious thought. There is too much talk in the senior about losing semen, but I believe this to be only a secondary effect in the physical world. The real cause is losing the attention, which begins in the mental world. Let's explain this. Fundamentally, the succubus aims to steal your attention. Once the attention has been captured for long enough, a spiritual connection is created between the succubus and the victim for the purpose of control. Sexual excitement and material loss are simply mechanical effects. The deeper the spiritual path has been engraved, the easier the succubus can steal the attention. Once enough attention has been given, the physical mechanical effects are unavoidable. Thus, what really matters is the preservation and retention of attention. The preservation of material seed being simply a physical counterpart. It would be impossible for the succubus to steal the material seed unless it has already captured the attention, consciously or unconsciously. Jobs are valuable and necessary for the support of society. When someone works his -5 job, he is being paid to give his attention to the important matters that are required by the job. It is not plainly the hours given, but the attentive powers given. It does not matter if someone is 8 hours in his work office, as long as he is browsing Facebook. He will sooner or later be fired. Employment contracts are simply an exchange of attentive effort, and not simply time, as many say, for money to buy the necessary goods. Jobs that require higher control of the attentive powers are often better paid. Thus, we have the most popular model: concentrated attention buys money, and concentrated money buys goods. Likewise, employees are paid to breath life force, give their attention to the business. TV, YouTube, Facebook, Google all aim to capture the attentive power for the exchange of pleasure or knowledge in order to stay alive as businesses. The more attention we pay, the bigger they get. The transaction is not always bad, especially when it is in accordance to one's path. But still, you pay with attentive power. Same for every produced song, movie or book, all crave our attention to come to life as works of art. Thus we are magnetized to them. Fundamental axiom. We can now see that positive attention is a power that feeds anything that it is given to and makes it grow to something healthier and stronger. For instance, individuals grow businesses by giving them their full attention. Attention opens a channel for flow of energy. The more focused the attention, the bigger the channel and flow of energy. Attention is what fundamentally makes things grow and prosper, other acts being the mechanical effects. Note, we can think of negative attention as the destructive power. You still need to attend to something in order to destroy it. Since the day you were born, the various elements of your environment, physical or digital, have been fighting for your attention. Even I am calling for your attention right now. The elements may have good or bad motives for you, so you must use your judgment to decide if it is worth to pay attention. This acknowledgement puts you in a position of power, because you have something that everyone wants: your free attention. The more uncaptured, free attention one has, the more he can direct into focused creative effort. Here we have the principle of a power that can generate and regenerate according to desire. Applications. Now, what is mediation and why do people promote it so much? Meditation is positive attentive energy given to the attention mechanism itself. since attention feeds something and makes it stronger. Thus, meditation must strengthen the attention mechanism of the mind itself. When the attention mechanism is strong, it can more effectively direct energy to other channels of action. A cleaning brush may clean everything else around it, but sometimes we have to clean the brush itself before it becomes unusable. Also, concentrated yogic breathing and pranayama can now be explained as attention given to the respiratory system. Why do injuries hurt and why do we feel pain? Again, we can use our working theory. Every living human being knows that injuries cause pain that will forcefully draws our attention. Now, why would it do that? Considering the axiom attentive energy promotes strength and health, it all makes perfect sense. The injury draws your attention via pain because it wants you to heal it with your attentive power. Now, the common mistake would be to give to the injury negative attention, fear, and anger, as we know this to be of destructive nature. The correct way is to give positive attention mixed with thoughts of hope, power, and perfect recovery. When we run or exercise, we are forced to give attention to our body, which may have become attention-starved. This may very well be the reason for feeling refreshed post-workout. Note, there would be no reason to over-attend too much to an injury either, if one can forget about it for a while. Too much attention will give too much energy that may cause a blockage. As the injury recovers, it will stop asking for your attention and pain will cease. Fundamentally, we have proven that whatever is in pain craves attention. Even on the social level, attention seekers, whether male or female, may be thought of as being the weaker parts of society. So consider if you are seeking for approval. However, giving comfort and a portion of free attentive energy to others in need, whether physical or mental, is a noble act indeed. All the gimmicks, exercises, and rituals for self-healing, e.g., rubbing the hands, may simply be only the means for the man to give uninterrupted, concentrated attention to his body parts, and not the actual causes of healing, the later being the real cause. Consider now the average attention-scattered man. Tell him to meditate 5 minutes in his arm to restore its vitality and feed it, and he will probably give up and start browsing his smartphone after 2 minutes. Even if he is in actual pain, he will prefer to dumb down, sadly giving the attention somewhere else and escape from the pain, instead of healing himself. Consider also ill-advised pain pills, which will only silence the injury's scream for help that begs to the mind for immediate positive attention, due to its healing effects. Guard your attention from those that want to capture it. Choose carefully what you want to attend to and what you really care about. Retain your attentive powers to give health, strength, and regenerated life to what you love the most.